Right now, Disney's Animal Kingdom is undergoing a massive transformation. With Tropical Americas arriving in 2027, the closing of DinoLand U.S.A. is fully underway. With an entire section of the park walled off, the physical footprint has shrunk. For the average guest looking at the map, the roster of rides can feel surprisingly thin. This brings up a piece of advice you will read on almost every Disney planning blog right now, that Animal Kingdom is strictly a half-day park. But treating a massive, living zoological environment like a quick morning checklist is a trap. If you try to sprint through this park in 4 hours, you will waste your money and guarantee a stressful vacation. Most visitors follow the exact same playbook. They arrive right at 8 a.m., sprint straight to the Pandora area, and then try to park hop somewhere else by 2 p.m. Following that herd means you end up standing in an 80-minute line right out of the gate, all while the animals in the rest of the park are at their absolute most active. This chart shows Avatar Flight of Passage wait times peaking early, contrasted with overall crowd density dropping sharply in the afternoon. After 2 p.m., as crowds leave for other parks, a late-day vacuum opens, and wait times for the biggest headliner attractions drop significantly. To leverage this empty window, you have to make a clear trade-off. You must commit to staying a full day and give up your park hopper ticket. By resisting the urge to follow the early morning crowd, you put yourself in the exact right position to see active animals early and ride the biggest attractions late, without paying a single extra fee to skip lines. Let's map out exactly how to do this, starting at 8 a.m. When the gates open, you are going to bypass Avatar Flight of Passage entirely and head to Na'vi River Journey instead. It takes a bit of nerve to deliberately walk past the park's biggest ride while thousands of people are running toward it. As you cross the bridge into Pandora, the path splits. A massive bottleneck forms on the right for Flight of Passage. You are going to take the left path. Because everyone is locked in that gridlock on the right, Na'vi River Journey operates as a near walk-on for the first hour of the day. Sidestepping that chaotic first-hour gridlock means you aren't draining your group's patience. You preserve your physical and mental energy for the rest of a long, hot day. Next, from 9 to 10:30 a.m., you will leave Pandora and head straight to Africa for Kilimanjaro's safaris. There is a biological reason for this timing. The animals are actively moving around to finish their morning feeds while the Florida air is still cool. Many guests rely on outdated planning lists that prioritize knocking out thrill rides early, leaving the safari for the afternoon. You are intentionally giving up early access to engineered roller coasters because those rides operate identically all day. Live animals do not. If you visit them at noon, they will be asleep in the shade. Letting the biology of the park dictate your morning schedule guarantees a highly active, totally unpredictable safari experience. This timeline highlights our next crucial window, the 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. block, the midday evasion phase. As crowds and temperatures peak, you escape the heat by ducking into high-capacity indoor shows like Finding Nemo, the Bluey Experience, or Festival of the Lion King. But there is a strict timing requirement here. Festival of the Lion King is incredibly popular, so you must arrive at least 30 minutes early to actually secure a seat. After a show, it's time for lunch. Animal Kingdom has a sharp culinary divide. You have adventurous, highly rated spots like Nomad Lounge and Satuli Canteen, or very basic options like Pizzafari and Harambe Market. Those adventurous menus are widely praised, but they offer very little for picky eaters. You need to honestly assess your group's palate before you commit to a dining reservation. By strategically hiding in the air conditioning and resting your legs during the busiest, hottest hours, you completely avoid the dreaded mid-afternoon theme park meltdown. Now you enter the 3 p.m. to close window. The midday heat is breaking, and the park hoppers have officially cleared out. This is the moment you target the big 44-inch height requirement headliners, Expedition Everest and Avatar Flight of Passage. With the crowds gone, wait times for these rides drop drastically from their morning peaks. Taking advantage of this drop requires stamina. You must endure the full day and reject that popular half-day mentality we discussed earlier. While the impatient masses are standing in the sun waiting for transit buses to another park, your patience rewards you with near walk-on access to Disney's most advanced attractions. Let's look at the financial side of this plan, specifically the return on investment for buying a Lightning Lane multipass at this park. This chart plots line-skipping costs against time saved. Unlike other parks, Animal Kingdom lacks a multi-pass tier system, altering its value. By utilizing that late-day vacuum, you avoid high morning premiums, moving from a high-cost scenario into a zero-cost, low-wait zone. Our strict recommendation is to skip the $15 to $25 per person fee here. Take that budget and reallocate it to a ride-dense park where you actually need it, like Magic Kingdom. Applying disciplined scheduling and basic crowd psychology is a highly effective substitute for swiping your credit card. Of course, no master blueprint survives contact with reality unless you adapt it to the physical limits of your actual group. This flowchart calibrates one critical metric: does everyone meet the 44-inch height requirement? If not, swap late-day thrill rides for exploratory zones like the Boneyard or Maharaja Jungle Trek. But be cautious at Rathiki's Planet Watch. Bluey experience wait times are unreliable. For older groups who do meet the height requirements, there is one final hack. If you are willing to split up your party, you can use the Expedition Everest single rider line. It turns a moderate afternoon wait into an instant walk-on. By ignoring mainstream internet advice, you save money, see the animals at their best, and execute a stress-free strategy.